This is Jaime and Pierre Till. From Chops and Chops, I'm Eyes. So let's go over the takedown we're gonna be covering over the next 2 weeks at the gym. So let's just go over the back body lock for a second. I wanna make sure that my lock is not on the waist, it's actually by the hips. I wanna be at the hinging point of the hips. Here, dropping down to the hips. That way when I push his lower back with my shoulder and pull my forearms to me, he bends over a little bit, losing posture, losing balance. Boom, right here. All right, now I also wanna make sure that my lock is close to my shoulders. So I don't have it low, I actually have it in line with my shoulders. And my head is gonna be peeking out one of the corners. Right here, so I can see a little bit in front of my partner. I don't really want my head behind my partner. All right, I'm gonna pull my partner's butt back and I'm gonna get him to face out. Boom, really tight. And look where my grip is. It's not in the middle, it's actually on the near hip. So I'm pulling really deep and I have my elbow very close to this opposite hip because I wanna pull with that elbow. I'm gonna pull with that elbow, okay? My head's out, I have my deep grip, I have a tight elbow, and now I'm gonna do an outside step and then an L sit. So I'm going to take this leg and just point my toes up and then sit on that hip. So by myself, it looks like this. And then I turn. So with my partner, I just attach him to me. He's coming along with me. I have to make sure that he doesn't separate. So keep everything really tight. And then I have to turn to make sure I get on top. So pay attention to these details. I want a very tight body lock across the hips. My elbows should be pulled to me. I want him bent over a little bit. I want to make sure that I do not separate from my partner when I fall. So I don't want to fall like this and then think about pulling him. We don't not separate. He's attached to my chest, so when I fall, he's coming with me. When I sit, I'm not behind my partner. That's why I'm peeking out the corner. I'm peeking out the corner, and then I'm stepping out. So he's not falling on top of me. He's actually just going over my leg, If I stay behind him and I sit and he falls on top of my stomach, he's gonna get top position. And when I L sit, when I stick my leg out here, I wanna make sure I'm behind that leg. I don't wanna give him an option to back step. I want him to come across and hit my leg. So I'm stepping out so I'm not behind him, and then I'm gonna block this leg. Right away I have to turn.